The Zulu people needed the new translation because they were saying the 1959 translation has got some isiXhosa in the translations. And then the deuterocanonical books were requested around 1960 by the Anglican Church. So the decision was taken to start this Bible on the 31st of August 2009 in Durban. And the people who were involved were the Lutheran Church, Anglican Church, and part of the Catholic people. And there were also linguists from different churches who were part of these translations. And the translation was taking place, rotating from the Catholics, the Lutheran, and the Anglican venues. So we're meeting in Mariannhill and also in Jacobswell and Vuleka Center for the Anglicans. We also met in Mapumulo for the Lutherans. The translation was very, very thorough because we had different stages. We had the draft translations, and then the review committee will come together, almost about 18 people from different churches. And it was quite interesting because people would tell you that, no, I have been reading this text and it meant this. But in the review committee, when as we're going through it, they will tell you, no, 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 no. This is not what is in the source text. So the debate will go on, and some of the people will stand as they were excited and try to explain exactly that this word in isiZulu doesn't mean that. It should mean that because this means that. So this was quite interesting, and for the translators, sometimes it was very difficult to handle because what they thought it was correct, the review committee people will say, no, no, this is not correct. And I remember one day one of the translators was a bit anxious about what the people were doing because they were taking out everything from his text and nothing remained of the text which was translated. And then when I looked at the face of the translator, that was not a very fine thing. And then as we continued doing the translation, there were some of the guys who were quite interesting. When we have done about 67 verses in one chapter, and there was one person whom I respect so well, who will tell you, no, let's start reading it from the top. And then when the reader asks, from where? You would say, from verse 1. Just mind you when you are on verse 767, now starting to read from verse 1. And then he will close his eyes and listen. And then when we are reading and then we are done, and then he will say, Yasheler, meaning it's flowing. So this was an excellent job. And all the people were very much excited, and we really enjoyed what we're doing. So we are looking forward to the launch on the 18th of October 2020. And quite interesting, we visited His Majesty King Goodwill Zwelithini, and he also gave us a cow to say we are welcomed. And he also accepted to be the patron of the translation. So he'll be part of the launch, and even the Prince Buthelezi, will also be attending. And these people have welcomed the translation, and even the municipality in Ulundi, they are so excited to welcome us and to have this launch. And the Bible will be available from the 18th of October.